February 18th, 2015, and I am 1 year on testosterone today. So just a heads up, I usually make these videos in the morning, but I worked all day, so now it's nighttime. Yeah, just for comparison's sake, when I show you like my stomach and stuff, and my muscles and whatever it is, the end of the day, I have eaten a ton by this point, as opposed to when I usually make them right in the morning. And I haven't even had breakfast yet. But anyway, so I'll start with my voice, obviously deeper. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, but my Adam's apple is a lot more prominent, which is really great. I love it, and you know, I hope that it does stick out a little bit more as my voice gets deeper, but yeah, I love it. My throat, like pushing on the outside of it, so if I try to sleep on my stomach, or I've noticed if I look down, like there's this tightness and like thickness feeling. Just, I guess my neck is thicker, so, and then the Adam's apple's there, so it feels a little painful, actually, like if I try to sleep on my stomach and it's pushing into my throat. So that's just the Adam's apple and everything like that, but, you know. So my eyebrows have gotten a lot darker over the past year. I've said this before, I kind of had invisible eyebrows. My brother used to tease me about it, because I have red hair, and the red hair on my eyebrows was so light that you could, you know, barely see them, but you can see them now, and I'm happy about it. My hairline, as you can see, it's gotten, you know, a lot more squared out, and then at the top here I've got, and you can't really see it, but I've got like a little thing going on there that didn't used to be there, because my hair is like receding back, and like the thin hairs here, you know, like it used to be more forward, but now that the hair is going back, like the hair is thinning in the corners there, and all that, which is fine. I really like the way that my hairline looks now, so that's great. Painful acne, I've actually got one right on the side of my face there, like under the skin ones, and it's not just on my face. I still have one actually right on my neck, on my back. I had one on my spine for like 5 days, and it was so painful. It's just these giant zits that they're not that big, that are so painful. My hair, like my head hair, again, is a lot coarser. It's a lot thicker, you know, which means it's not as wispy, so it stays in place a little better when I style it, but, you know, it's just different. Body hair as well is just, like, more scratchy, I guess is the only way I can say that, like coarser, but, you know, it is what it is, and I like it. I like it. It's because it's not soft, and it doesn't feel like baby hair. What else? Little facial hairs. I'm getting, like, when I look, you will not be able to see them. But when I look in the mirror, like with the lighting, when it's right, like I can see the hairs on my face all the way down around my neck. I can see them on the corners of my lip, and I can actually like pull on them and like pull them out. So they're long enough that I can actually grab them and it's just like fuzz everywhere. But again, my hair color is really light, so it, you know, they're all really light, and it's still like just fuzz, but so it's not actual hair, and I don't shave. But the fact that I can pull on them, and I can feel that they're there, and I can see that they're there when I look in the mirror, you know, it's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my shot now, because the shot that I did on the day that I filmed my last update video, so my 11 months on T, I don't know what happened. I always inject or I have been injecting, I guess, in my right butt side. And I injected it, and usually I have everything ready. I forgot this time. I forgot to get the Band-Aid ready. I don't usually bleed after the shot, but I usually have the Band-Aids there, and I'll put one on anyway. So I did the shot, and I went, oh shit, I don't have a Band-Aid. It's over there. Because I do my shot at my desk, which is like right there, and the Band-Aids were over there. And and it started bleeding, which it had never done since I'd done it myself. And so I don't know, I'm not squeamish with blood, but I think it was just the anxiousness of doing the shot and then seeing the blood and kind of panicking for a second that I didn't have a Band-Aid. But as I walked to get the Band-Aid, which is literally about 5 steps right over there, I felt like I was going to collapse. I got so nauseous, my head started spinning, and I had to grab onto the cabinet over there. And as I was trying to open the Band-Aid really quick, and then I put it on, and I went and sat on my bed, and I just kind of sat for a second, and I was so dizzy and so nauseous. I felt so sick, and I was terrified. I was like, oh shit. Like, I don't know if I did something really wrong or if it just did not sit well with me that day. I have no idea. But I panicked. And then, I was fine after about a minute. And then I was dreading, the next shot, because I was like, oh man, is that gonna happen again? And then am I gonna have to go back to my doctor and have the doctor do it? And it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. So when my next shot came up, which was like a week ago or something, I decided to switch the sides. So I did it in my left butt cheek or whatever, upper butt area. And that was the most perfect shot I've ever done. Like, everything went flawless. It didn't hurt. It didn't, anything that I'd done previously that I thought, oh man, I need to stop doing that. Like, sometimes I'll accidentally leave, like, a little bit, like I didn't hold it in long enough. I have a bad habit of, still pushing on the syringe or whatever while I'm pulling it out, and then, whatever excess stuff ends up everywhere. This shot went perfect. Nothing bad happened. And, yeah, it went great. So I had the worst shot ever, and then the best shot ever. So I'm going to do the next few at least on the left side, because it was more comfortable on that side for whatever reason anyway, for me to be not bending over, but twisting to the side. So that's a fun little story about that. As far as, mood and stuff goes, still the same thing. If I do not get sleep and I do not get food, I am a monster. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not getting angry or anything closer to my shot. I'm not getting mood swings. I'm not anything like that. It is literally just if I'm hungry or tired, which I was both today, I'm just a monster. And so that's that. I guess I can show you. I can't really see very well, but I have not been working out, but the work that I'm doing with my dad, it does involve quite a bit of, there is muscle there, I swear, heavy lifting and stuff. So, that's that. Stomach. Again, it's the end of the day, so I have a ton of food in me, which is what all of that is. You can see the stomach hair. You can see it. Oh, and then downstairs growth. Again, every month it keeps growing. So that's exciting for me and weird, and just if you want to see my thoughts on that, watch my last video, which was expectations and whatever of testosterone. But yeah, possibly can show you my leg hair. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. But my leg hair is coming in really, really nicely. It's nice and dark. I like it. It's great. Veins are still everywhere. Overall, like, I want to say that I can't believe it's been a year, but it honestly feels like a lifetime. Because when I think of, being just starting the second semester of grade 12 this time last year, and where I am now, it just feels like a lifetime away. And I am so, so blessed that I was able to start testosterone when I was 17, and because I would not be this happy if I hadn't. I'm just really stable. Like, I feel so good. I feel absolutely incredible. I can be myself 100%. I live stealth, everywhere outside of my house pretty much at this point. But I can do and say whatever I want, and nobody, misgenders me or questions me or anything. They didn't before, but that was because I was kind of, amping up my masculinity or whatever to try and make sure that people weren't misgendering me. But now I can act like myself and say, things that, maybe males aren't really expected to, or whatever. And I get a few like weird looks, but nobody goes like, "Oh, you're trans," or "Are you a girl?" or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's nice to be able to be myself and not have people misgender me, because my voice is obviously deep. I appear the way that I feel I should, which allows me to act how I actually am, if that makes sense. So, as always, please check out my GoFundMe page for my top surgery. Slowly but surely, I'm almost halfway there, just from the money that I'm making working with my dad and selling my stuff and everything. So it would be absolutely fantastic if you guys could check out the page, share it, or if you can donate, that would be great. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, video topics, anything like that, let me know, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching 1 year on TV. We'll see where it goes from here. Thanks, guys.